But that'll be nothing like the resistance you'll get if you try to start making your room beautiful. Man, that'll produce resistance, because beauty is absolutely terrifying to people, because beauty highlights what's ugly. And so if you start to make your room beautiful, then everything around that isn't like that just starts to glow, like in the worst sense.
So is that dangerous then to beautify things?
It's terribly dangerous. That's why people are afraid of beauty, but it's the greatest thing you can do. Like, beautiful things are beautiful for a reason.
Right.
That beauty has depth, like it's real depth, man. That's what gets you in touch with the transcendent and the divine is beauty. You introduce that into your room, you're playing with fire, and people will resist it. I was in this museum a while back in New York, and it was, I don't remember which museum it was in, but it was full of these paintings from the late Renaissance. And so there was like a dozen of them in this one room, and like by people like Michelangelo and Da Vinci. I was in that room, and it's like every painting on that wall was worth $300 million, like minimum. You couldn't buy those paintings, like they're priceless. But if they ever went for market, that's about what they'd be worth. And there was like a dozen of them in there. I thought, wow, there's like $3.6 billion worth of paintings in this room. And then there's people all over the world, they're coming to look at these paintings. And you think, okay, look, here we are. We're in the richest city in the world, prime real estate, in this unbelievably expensive museum, in this sealed room. The paintings are worth $3.6 billion, and people are making pilgrimages from all over the world just to look at them. It's like, what the hell's going on? It's like, yeah, no kidding. What the hell's going on? There's beauty in those paintings. There's beauty, and it's magnificent. And part of what it does is say, you aren't who you should be. That's what beauty does to you. It's like, you aren't, that's why you're intimidated by a beautiful woman. Like a staggeringly beautiful woman. It's like, oh my God, attracted for sure, but definitely intimidated. It's like, well, that's because you aren't who you could be. Beauty does that to you.